So the whole gang is here today, and what we're here for is this cemetery is actually abandoned. I just don't know how far back we have to go. The last known deed holder, or the last known deed, was 1943. Gonna see what we can find. There's a trail right here too. Oh. They say that there's a ton of poison ivy. I've seen a little bit of it. That must be it up there. Is that it? What? Oh. Okay.
I think that he's just resting.
He's what?
I think he's just resting.
Oh. There's an old fence there that Danny pointed out. Old fence post. Oh, okay, it's right here. That really wasn't too far of a walk, but ooh, that sun. So, one of the things about this cemetery, before I actually enter, I'm going to let them enter first, is that ancestor of Abraham Lincoln is here. I found some conflicting information in regards to her relation. Most of the articles say it's his great grand aunt, and then there's a couple articles saying it's his great aunt. But she was only 3 years old when she passed away, and her grave is over here. I do think this is her grave. Yep. Her name is Deborah Lincoln. This is Lincoln's great aunt or great grand aunt. She was only 3 years old. There's a leaf behind me. So this is husband and wife here. William's to the left, Margaret is to the right. Wow. That one's kind of hard to read. That one snapped in half. I don't know where the top piece is. These are really nice. Bunch of spider webs, kiddo. You gonna take any pictures?
I found a whole group.
A whole what?
Fruit.
Little tiny headstones. Maybe about a foot tall. There's one back there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not happy.
This is actually these things are getting to a point where you can't tell if it's a rock or a headstone, but that's a headstone. As are these. They are headstones, and I imagine this would have been a headstone too. Now, this isn't as bad as I expect it to be. There's a couple more here I'll get to in a second. Like the one in Philadelphia, Mount Moriah, that one was pretty bad because of all the roots coming, out of the ground and going through the headstones, and invasive trees. Just here, even though we're deeper in the woods, they're not being engulfed by weeds. I don't know if that's a rock or... Let me get the one back here. And there's another one over here. Little one. So I know that another New Jersey history researcher made like a plea for volunteers to come to this cemetery and clean it up. That was 7 years ago. I don't know what's come of that plea. I don't know if the reason why these are free of weeds is because there are volunteers taking care of this. But the trail is actually a pretty well maintained trail. Okay, so Bob and Allie were right over there. We're gonna head in that direction now. Bob said he sees a nice headstone over that way, so let's head over that way. Wait, so where's this really nice one?
Over there. They went and got some fancy poles.
Oh, okay, so there's a lot more over this way. A lot more. Alright. I don't know if these are family plots, but we're gonna get a closer look in a minute. But first, we're gonna head over this way. Check out what's going on over here. Oh my goodness. There's like a fence or a cage over here. Let's see what we got going on first. Over here. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then there's 2 more in the back there. Okay, so the names are on this side. DeBona, Lawrence DeBona, or Debo. Sorry, there is no at the end of that. It's Debo. Lydia Debo. John Debo. These are all 1800s. Thomas Debo. Another Thomas Debo. Abigail, wife of Thomas Debo. Sarah Debo. There's memory of John Preston. And then Merrill. Then there's a little one over here that says QC. Daughter of John and Mary Preston. So that's Preston. I don't see any more over that way, so let's head to this fenced in one. There's smaller ones down here. easily trip over that one. Alright. So what's going on here? Alright, so the names are on the back. 1800s. This one's 1884. Caroline, Estelle. This one, Smyers. Alright, so normally, let me put you on wide view. Normally, with a name in front, the person would be laid this way. But the way this cage is designed, this fencing area, is the names are on the front, and it's long enough in the back for the person that's laid there resting to be. So I don't know if this fence was laid right, or if it's truly laid to rest behind the headstone. Here's another one. Where did I see it? Oh, it's right here. Samuel. Sometimes it's really worn out. You can't make it out. But wow. So we came in from over that way, and we worked our way down this way. All right, Sarah Stewart. Yeah, that's the caged area. Right now we get to the nitty-gritty of these. Zachariah Robbins, 1700s. Okay, so this is the oldest one we've seen so far. I believe this is actually older than Deborah Lincoln. I have to double check that. There's another little headstone up that way. Wonder if that's the same, for the same person. And since that one is so worn, they had another one put in place. 1704 to 1749. This is 45 years old. Someone in the weeds over there. Right there. $1800s. AR. I would imagine these bars is for a family plot. It looks like there's 4 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rebecca. Alright, so there's actually a lot more headstones here than I thought. That one's tilted. Because here's more stuff over here. Let's get over here first. There's one. This one's in rough shape. Sticker bushes. Alright, this is the same thing. It's the name is on the back. Can't make it out. Elizabeth. Okay, I see Elizabeth. The rest. But there's a whole another section over there. You didn't get that far yet. Elizabeth, Charlotte, and George. I'm kind of bending over at the moment. George. Oh wow, this one, the tree is swallowing that up. In memory of Rebecca. And this one came off the pedestal. Rachel Robbins. See a couple robins back here. There's a RR over here. I'm wondering if that's a part of Rachel Robbins. There's more smaller headstones. There and over there. Looks like there's a couple more. Over here, you can barely see them. There's one right there, one right there, and one right there. These are markers. Usually markers are used when a family is too poor to afford a headstone. There she is. Alright, so I'm gonna try a new YouTube practice instead of saying see y'all later this time. So don't go anywhere. We are going to be checking out another cemetery. Check it in a link over here. And hope you enjoy our channel.